Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Everyman Show. I still am your host, John Everyman, and I'm here inside a very different place today. We're not in the typical studios. We're out on a field trip yet again, and I am at a video game tournament. Is that what I'm at? Is it a tournament?
Yes, sir. Supreme
Yes, sir.
Kai, Miami.
What is it called?
First Supreme Kai.
Supreme Kai,
So-
Miami. I should have checked all this stuff before we started the episode, but sure, why not?
Hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag dummy over here. But yes, Supreme Kai tournament,
Yeah.
video game tournament.
Yeah.
Is
Video
that
game
how it's called?
tournament, Dragon Ball Z mostly.
Dragon Ball
Um,
Z mostly. I don't
yeah.
know what I'm saying anymore. I think I've lost. It's been only 2 minutes, and I don't know what I'm saying already. I'm already rambling and shit. But yes, guys, I'm excited, man. You know, I've done 116 episodes, and never once have we brought up the topic of video games.
Video games.
Never once, man. And I love video games.
Yeah.
I love these things, and I'm excited to do this today.
It's a part of the culture.
Right? Right? It is now. Well, no, it's been there for a while.
I've been there for a minute.
I don't have a crew today. No Mr. Goodnight, no Mateo, no Emotion, no Seabass, no Sergio. These guys are just really scared of this Corona stuff. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
But I do have people, ladies and gentlemen. I do have guests. I do not lie when I say this. I do have guests. Sitting with me today are the founders of Kobra Cai. No, I'm lying.
Kobra Kai. No.
You had to try to mess up that one.
No, because all I remember was Kai right now. I was about to say the whole thing again.
All right,
But I'll
so
say
it's,
Kobra
it's,
Kai.
it's Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Supreme Kai, Miami.
Supreme Kai. There we go.
I was about to say Cobra Kai again.
Yeah, see, you
but
too.
it's- it's
I
Supreme
fucked you
Kai,
up.
It's starting to roll
Miami.
off the tongue.
Yeah.
We have the founders of Supreme Kai here of this video game tournament. I'm sitting with Dominic and Dre.
Dre OD.
Dre OD. See, I heard that like 4 times, you telling people that, but I never heard the OD part. I just kept hearing Dre, and I'm like, what is he saying, OD? OD?
I used to say Dre OD, like overly dedicated, like overdose.
Which one are you?
It's actually synonymous for both.
Okay, are you overdosing right now?
Overdosing means overdosing on the passion of music. If you've ever listened to a really good album that you just can't take your mind off of and you can't take the headphones off and you drown yourself in that music, that's what I mean by overdosing on the music.
Okay, because the other overdose I was thinking, especially in this neighborhood where we're at, you know, that overdose.
Nah, man, we ain't on that at all.
I've seen a couple of those overdoses on the way over here.
We ain't on that at all.
But yes, guys, this is exciting, man. I like these video game tournaments, man. They have become a thing. They have legit become a thing.
Next topic.
Doesn't really hold much weight, but I'm just always curious, man. Where are you guys from originally? Are you from Miami?
I'm from Haiti. I grew up in Haiti, then I had some time in New York, and then I came down here. Aboulé.
Right.
And then
I don't know what I
was-
said, but sure. I got it.
But right now I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, but you, how long have you been here in the States?
20 years.
Oh, 20. Okay, man, you're a lifer over here already.
Been here.
Yeah. What about you, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Palm Beach.
Palm Beach. That's right.
Yeah, I'm
Born
Haitian.
and raised?
Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah?
Palm Beach County. You already know what it is. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's right. The 561.
561.
Well, you gotta add the 1 when you're down here. It's 1561 because you get just.
You know.
I don't know. I don't even know if you press 1 anymore before you dial outside.
Yeah, man.
And let's talk about your tournament, man. This tournament you got going on here, Supreme Kai, it's cool. When I heard that you guys were doing a tournament out here, shout out to the spot, by the way. Shout out to our homie Trey,
Yes, sir.
letting us come in here and do this, man. Because
Shout
there
out
ain't
that
too many
boy.
venues right now letting you do these things.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this, man. You guys, why put this together? Why did what gave you guys the idea to want to put
We're
this together?
talking about, I would say about 6 months ago. Somebody convinced me to download the Dragon Ball Fighter Z game. Dragon Ball has had a lot of video games. Like they put out quite a few bit of video games, but that one, it's more like a Street Fighter style type of game mixed in with some real like animation and anime style. So the animation and it's fast paced is it's just an amazing thing for me. So I started playing it. At first I was playing by myself, and then somebody convinced me to go online and play it online. And I realized, yo, like this is really competitive. Like this is really, it's fast paced. I don't want to play any more games after that. Like that's for a while. That's
What are you
all I
saying? A
was
lot of
playing.
people are liking this game?
This game.
This
Like, a lot of
particular
people are
game.
playing, like,
Okay.
This game. Like they've had like big
Hardcore.
tournaments all over the world.
Right.
You got people traveling, you know, from all the way to Japan to UK to play that game.
Just to play the game? I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
Again, then what's the point of online? Like, we were just talking about
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Like, you can sit at home at 2 a.m. and play with somebody. Why
yeah.
are you traveling in person? Like,
See,
is it
they-
that serious? Are
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Do people need to travel somewhere else to play this?
People get you have kids getting sponsored out there for playing video games.
I've
I
heard
mean,
that,
does
man.
that
Yeah,
prevent
kids,
cheating?
you
I'm
know.
sure, right?
And you have like Fortnite, for example. You know what I mean? Fortnite dude played like they had a winner one time, teenager, made millions. Like, you know what I mean, there's money behind that because it's entertaining. A lot of people are gonna use that. You get a lot of kids that's involved because kids play that game. If the video game's a hit, that's exposure. You get
Right.
a lot of media attention. A lot of people want to play it. The more people are gonna buy it, whatever. Not. So when you have that sponsored type of tournament,
Right.
it's worth it. Like it definitely goes out there. On my end, I was playing with some coworkers, and I realized like how how people like it, and I realized like it's been a while since I've had a local game with like a group of people playing the game. Just
So
just for the fun of
you
the
did
game.
these privately first? You did some
Privately, yeah.
gatherings and stuff where you
Yeah,
brought your
so-
friends over and you guys had,
Yeah.
I
So
guess,
from
what,
that-
video game party?
I used to meet every Saturday with a few people
Okay.
just to play the game. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a tournament out of this. Let's see if we can do this. I spoke with Trey. As soon as I told Trey, cool as fuck. He was like, yo, let's go, let's do this.
Right.
He
Right,
was
one.
like, pick a date, let's do this, let's make it happen.
How did you get involved with all this, Dre?
I drag him in there.
I was just busy, man. This Corona shit got me doing nothing, man. So yeah. I'm here.
Me and him together. Me and him were basically together every day, also. So,
Okay. So y'all are homies.
I was
y'all
literally-
good friends
yeah.
and shit. Okay.
so I was with him when he was planning it out. When he was planning it
Okay.
out.
So you just kind of just said, "Fuck it, I'm in. I'm gonna plan this with you."
well, not just that. I always support my friends.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good. But are you personally as is into the game of this Dragon Ball Z in this tournament, or is it just something you like? Yeah, I want to be supported. Like how are you coming in?
I'm equally involved in it,
Okay, so you're into video games too. You've got a passion for this too.
of course.
All right,
I love video games, bro.
all right.
Xbox all day.
Next topic. Are you guys big on online gaming?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, every single
Recently,
game is
yeah.
online now, so
Yeah.
yeah, every single
No,
game.
for me recently. Usually I usually play on myself or like with people locally, with friends, family, cousins,
Sure.
whatever whatnot. Lately,
Well, you grew up in the tradition of when everyone had it and everyone showed up in the
Yeah.
block in this online thing.
yeah.
What do you prefer? Do you like the experience of everybody being together in the same room, or
I prefer the experience of having everybody there.
right?
You know what I mean? It's more alive. There's more trash talk. There's more,
Yeah.
people talking. There's more of an ambience than just sitting by yourself in a living room listening to 10,000 people on their headphones.
On the headphones, right? What about you, Jay? What's your opinion on that?
When it comes to online gaming, I mean, it's lit. It connects you with people from around the world. Not just that. When it's 2 a.m. at night and you're bored, and you can't just call up
Yeah,
those
you
6 or
can't
7
do that.
friends to come over and play with you.
Right.
Hop online. You got 6 and 7 friends right there.
So you're on the side of I prefer online. You're not into the experience of having it in person.
Nah, I grew up having it in person also. I super enjoyed that. I'm just saying when it comes to online, it's just as good as having it in person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I like this whole online thing. I never got into it. I feel something weird and alienated playing with some dude online, and then I get even more mad when that dude's whooping my ass. And then it could be an 8-year-old child that's beating me. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
the
know-
worst. That's the absolute
You don't know
worst.
who's beating you on the other side. I want to know who beat me right now. It better not be my grandmother. 'cause
I'm trying to
I'm
see your
really
facial
sad.
expressions, bro.
Yeah.
I want you to know I'm angry right now.
I've had my son play with somebody else playing online, beat somebody online too. My son he's 9.
He's 9, but was the other
Whooping
person older?
ass.
I don't know.
That's what we need
Oh,
to check
no.
at the end. See, I don't understand why they don't do this with video games, because I get scared like that. Because like when my son is big onto online, well, playing online, right? And my son, when he started to kind of get online, I was like, man,
Not
It's a scary
comfortable.
thing.
be careful, man, because
Weirdos.
yeah, like I don't know who you talking to over there. You might be talking to one of the little petter asses, and he's trying to lure
Yeah.
you into his house And he's probably telling you, "Hey, I got candy and extra video games here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
No, it's scary.
I'm not. I'm not a big fan of that. Is someone vibrating in here?
As a parent,
Is that a vibration going on? Oh, that's Walter over there. Fuck off, Walter. You're fired. You're fired. This guy's horrible.
No, bro.
but I was gonna say, I have kids, so as a parent, it's definitely a concern because you don't know who they're talking to, you don't know what they're talking about. So I try to monitor that shit somewhat,
Right.
as much as I can. So one of the things that I do is I have it hooked up to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they're messaging anybody,
Oh,
I
you can see
I
it.
can see.
Yeah, you know what? I think
mean,
I had,
smart.
If
I
they
had
get
done something like that.
if they get any messages that's private,
Right.
I get it. You know what I mean? If it's
That's
open
smart.
for everybody to see, it's open for everybody to see. But if it's private, I get it. And you be getting those crazy weird messages online too. Like
Yeah,
so,
that's so scary,
that's a new
man.
world, man.
It really is, yo. Like I'm worried about it.
Next topic.
What's your favorite video game?
Right now,
Of all time.
I mean, of all time. Ooh,
Yeah, what do you think?
ain't
I was
even
gonna
asked
start
that question,
easy.
bro.
man.
All
See,
time.
I used to play the Sega all the time. So
You're in an island and you can
Mortal
only take
Kombat-
one video game. Who
Mortal
is it?
Kombat 3
Mortal Kombat
was
3. This guy's speaking my language
yeah.
already.
Mortal Kombat 3 was my go-to. It was either that or Super Street Fighter.
That or Super Street Fighter.
That
It's a
was Super
toss
Fighter,
up. But
if
Mortal
we go in
Kombat
all
3 might be
time,
the one.
I'll go with Mortal Kombat 3.
Dre,
Fuck.
video game. You had time. You could have been thinking instead of wiping the sweat.
You got me. That boy
No,
caught
he
me.
was sweating
I was
on the
over here
question. He was like, oh, fuck.
shit.
Woo. I wasn't ready for this question.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Duty right now. I'll go with Duty.
Call of
The-
Duty?
the series, like just
the whole series?
Yeah, just the whole
Okay,
series.
that's a
because
smart move. I didn't expect a whole series answer, but there's not that one video game then that you could never say, hey, I feel like I could play this forever.
Nah, because when it comes to Duty, it's like a hit or miss. They'll come out with a hit, they'll come out with a miss, then they'll come out with an even bigger hit. Like right now, they got one of the biggest hits out right now.
Really? How far are they out right now?
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They like seven deep right
Seven
now.
deep now?
Maybe
Who's got
7,
more?
8?
Is it Grand Theft Auto or them?
Nah, Grand Theft Auto is only at 6 right now. When they drop 6,
Really?
yeah.
Man, I'm going to say that my all-time favorite game, and it's kind of like in lieu of what he's saying right now, Dre, with the series version, for me, it's Madden. I love
sports.
Madden. If I had to pick a year, it might be the year that they had Dante Culpepper or the one with Michael Vick.
Oh, so that's 05 or 06.
Right, in those years. And I think maybe right around after that Dante one or one of those, I stopped playing, man. I got a little too old and bills started to come through. I had to play a different video game.
I'm a
Mario Kart, Walter.
I'm gonna
off.
do an honorable mention real quick. NBA Street Volume 2.
NBA Street Volume 2? I thought you were going to say NBA Jams.
Nah.
Yo, NBA Jams.
NBA Jams is real. Like
No,
that's,
it's super fun, but Street Volume 2 with the music and the way they created the game, it's something different,
You talking about
iconic.
the old NBA? Like he's on fire.
yeah, like the one where the ball lit up and you
Way
can shoot
from
from like half
downtown.
court and shit. Yeah,
Way
he's
from
on fire.
downtown.
Yo, bruh.
Man, listen, man, it was
Yeah.
the best.
Yo, Jams
that was
was
good.
lit. Jams was lit.
was
I ain't
lit.
gonna purr. Jams was lit.
It was
Next topic.
Where do you see yourself with these tournaments? What's the next one, or what are the plans here?
honestly, before COVID, I was gonna take it, head on, straight up, see whatever we can do,
Okay.
make the best of it. I think there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of people that goes across the world, to compete. But I also think there's a lot of kids that are talented that don't have the opportunity to, to be part of those big tournaments. So I always wanted to do something local, start something local.
Something
and then-
at home in the
no,
backyard
something
out
at
here.
home. No, something that anybody can have access to. Of
course.
You know what I mean?
For the
Like
city.
you don't have to be, you don't have to be like a big time player online to be, to be part of the tournament. Anybody locally can join in, and get the exposure.
Is there a
from that.
buy-in? They got to pay to sign up for shit like that, or how does that work?
Nah, so this is our first time. We just want to see how it turns out. Whatever, whatnot. All we asked for was, just $15 to for everybody.
Okay, like a little, like a little
Yeah,
buy-in.
you
like a
come in,
$15
$15 to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we can take care of the bills.
Yeah. By the way, Walter's gonna pay for mine. So
All right, there you
just
go.
when you go look for the $15.
Make sure you give it to me. So, but yeah, we're trying to see, if we can get as much people exposed to that as possible.
Okay.
Do something fun, so people can have something to look out forward to. You have a lot of kids that are into that.
Guys, where can people follow some of this information with the tournament stuff?
All right, you guys can go to cognitive.ent.
Cognitive, spell that out, man, because I can't spell
Cognitive,
that.
COGNITIVE.ENT.
Okay,
Okay, so-
.com, or you said, or
No, that's on
cognitive?
IG.
Okay, this is IG, Instagram and shit.
So
Okay,
IG, if you go on Instagram, we'll link you up. We'll give you the link.
For
You can
sure,
post
for
everything
sure.
up.
Hit us in the DM.
Dre, where can people check out this music, man?
You can go ahead. You could check out my music anywhere. I'm on all streaming platforms. Just go ahead, type in Dre OD. You're going to find me. Definitely go ahead and check out my IG at athatniggaod. Spelled exactly the way you think it is.
Okay, there we go. So just, I'll spell that. I won't say it. Guys, thank you for joining us here on this episode, man. You guys are awesome. I hope I could come back and do another one. Next time you guys do a tournament, let me know.
Definitely.
Every Man
Of course.
Show will come here, and we'll just keep interviewing everybody, and we'll just see who's been doing better with the Xbox out here, because
Definitely.
you guys are going to come to my side one day. Watch.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
PlayStation.
I really appreciate that.
You guys are the man. Thank you. Dre, my man Dominic. Guys, Dominic and Dre, check them out. Shout out to them here with the Kobra Cai. Supreme Kai.
Supreme Kai Miami.
All right, fellas. Thank you again, man. Appreciate the time, fellas. Peace.
Next topic.
Guys, sitting with us, man. I purged some players in the middle of this Supreme Kai tournament. I gotta stop saying Kobra Kai.
Yeah, I kept hearing in the background. I was like, Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
isn't
you were
it
getting ready
Supreme
to fight.
Kai?
You was like, oh fuck,
That's
Mr.
the 80s
Miyagi's
kid.
here.
That's the
It's
80s
the
kid. in me.
80s.
Yeah,
It's
the
popping up.
80s kid in me just thinks Kai, and I think Cobra for some reason. But Supreme Kai tournament, we have some players here, or I don't know if you guys want to get called this player. I don't know. No, he's shaking his head. No, I forget it. How do you?
It was funny. It was
yeah,
funny.
it was
It was
right.
pretty funny.
At least I tried. But yes, we have sitting here
Kai.
Kai. Okay, he looks like the guy that should have invented the Supreme Kai. Or did he know? That's why he came, because he saw his name on it and said, these guys are going to love me in here.
Nah, I just told, I was staying in my bag. He was like, yo, you want to come to the tournament? I was like,
What's it called? Supreme Kai. I'm there. I'd be anywhere too if it was called Supreme John Everyman.
Oh
I'm like,
my
fuck yeah,
God.
it's
If
not
you
my
go in a
event, but I'm
tournament
here.
with your name in it, you gotta feel some type
yeah,
of way.
right?
This is called the Everyman Show. That's the only thing that keeps me coming here. I'm John Everyman. And your name is?
Ali Connors, but online you can call me Thunder Senju, twitch.com/Thunder Senju.
Twitch.tv.
Thunder Sinju.
Yes.
Are you a ninja or some shit?
That's
That's your video game
That's,
name.
yeah.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, maybe you know what? Let's all use our video game names. You're Thunder Sinju. You're
Gboy10 _
what the fuck?
It was my
I take
brother.
this part back.
It was my brother's gamer tag. And then he switched over to
what
Xbox.
was it now? G score under 1 2 3 4 5.
Gboy10 _
Gboy10 _
But when I
struggle with just remembering one word.
But when I play Modern Warfare, the newest one, you get to change your name.
Yeah.
And I changed it to Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Okay, so you want to go with Chewbacca? Or
Yeah,
you
I'll go with
still wanna-
Chewbacca. Let's
Okay,
go with
you're
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca and you're
Thunder Senju.
Thunder Sinju. He fucked me up with the _ Sorry, Thunder Sinju.
I'm
Chewbacca
sorry, man.
fucked me up over here.
No, it's a Star Wars.
Mine is called Old Man Nut Drag 4 _
Yeah.
underwear. No. No. But I had one. Mine was John E305. So I'm John E305. Right. So
Where the
Right?
where the E305 come from?
I'm John Everyman, and I'm
John
from
Every-
Miami.
Oh,
Yeah,
305.
John.
Okay.
This guy here, he got
This
it.
is 305.
Why, hello, welcome to the conversation.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I do the same thing. My bad, Chewbacca.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm not like Thunder Sinju. I don't really. Thunder Sinju seems to understand stuff quicker than I do in here.
A little bit. Next topic.
A little bit.
Guys, so you're in this tournament. What has been your experience so far playing?
Cramps.
Cramps.
I know that sounds weird, but you know.
I don't even know if that's a real answer. Cramps?
Okay, so
Okay, look, I know we're in a new world, but I'll ask anyways. You could get offended, and you could tell me if you're offended. Are you pregnant?
A little bloated. feeling
Okay.
some type of
'cause,
way.
I mean, cramps. I don't know where cramps come from. The only time I ever get cramps is if I get off the couch too fast.
Let me tell you something, John. When you playing, especially the game we're playing, when you playing fighting games,
Sure.
that's a whole different level of.
Oh, you're talking hand cramps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm talking
man, sorry.
blisters
I
on
thought
your
menstrual
finger.
cramps.
You probably should have said hand cramps, and that way he wouldn't
Yeah, I
say
would've.
you pregnant.
I mean, this,
Yeah, well,
we in cycles.
my next thing would have been like if he had hand cramps, I would have been
Yeah,
just
yeah.
masturbate more. It'll go away. You'll build endurance with the hand, and you won't have any problems.
Oh my god.
That does suck, man. When you have to play a game, your hand does get tight. How
Yeah,
long does it take before yours starts to cramp up?
15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes in, bro. You're a wimp, man. That's not even a full game.
When you going,
Are you going ham already? Are you?
Yeah,
exactly.
when you're
Because usually you're not playing with anybody like super intense. But then when you find somebody like,
When you're by yourself, the hand goes this way. When you're with someone here, your hand goes this way,
you put me
and
on
your hand
blast.
cramps. No. 15, 20 minutes. I guess you got to be going crazy. Are you that one person that when you play a game, you just press all the buttons to see what happens?
yeah.
I never read the instruction manual.
No, right?
Yeah,
Never
I
a
mash
day in my
buttons.
life.
I mash buttons.
You're a button masher too.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God! Listen, man.
I don't learn combos that quickly. I make my own combos. I don't read the list of combos that they give me. I just make my own combos.
Are you the type of person when you first start a game and you're playing with your other friend, y'all brand new, and you say, "Hey, wait, stop. Let me just see. Let me see if I could. Hold on. Let me try this one move." And then you hit your friend with the fire. Okay, you can hit me back.
Oh, that was with my brother all the time.
The disrespect.
Every time I do that, he just punches me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Now we can run the actual game.
And then you get pissed. I said, "Stop, man. That was 2 hits. Bro.
Yeah.
You were lying, bro. You didn't hit me once. You hit me 2. Like you're counting the hits already. The game hasn't even started."
It's an unspoken code that you never read the manual.
Are you guys into tournaments?
I want to be in the tournament. I want to play
Mostly
Kobra.
online tournaments. I've
Yeah.
never been to an actual.
This is your first one here?
Yeah.
What was your opinion?
It's pretty good.
Yeah? You guys are going to see yourselves going to more tournaments in person?
I could definitely see that.
Are you guys okay with it right now with the whole pandemic and everything? You guys all right with that?
As long as we wear our mask, we should be okay.
Yeah. I mean, if China can do it, I'm just saying.
If China, who makes my video games, can do it, so can I.
I think I played a couple online tournaments for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is like a couple qualifiers.
Nice.
It was pretty sweaty. It was very sweaty.
It's kind of sweaty like now.
Yeah, it was like, because, we usually, obviously, we had our match, and then we had to wait probably like an hour for the next match.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So I think me and my duo, we won 3 matches. We lost the 4th one, unfortunately, because of me. I messed up. I messed up like heavily.
Damn it, Chewbacca.
Yeah, it was a close game
That
too.
one
I
job.
messed up. But they always have tournaments for Call of Duty, 100%. All.
Next topic.
What's your favorite video game of all time?
Oh no!
You can start sweating like my friend Dre did the last time. Dre started to sweat a little.
You might as well tell me which one I like the most.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
did grow up with the Call of Duty franchise, so I would say that's automatic go-to.
Which one?
The Call of Duty franchise.
Call of Duty? Okay,
Yeah.
we got another Call of Duty fan here in the house. What do you got there, Shinju?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna say probably Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Which one?
Always a fighting game.
What the fuck, man? You guys all studied the same answers and shit? That was the last
Why is
answers
it
I got from the
always
last
fighting?
guys.
Nah, it's just
When I edit this, I'm just gonna put everybody saying the same answer and shit.
I mean, there's so many. Here's the thing.
that's the default answer.
It
but
makes
nah,
it makes it difficult because there's so many good games that are out
it's-
even until now.
that's
But again, like if you're on an island and you had to take the game with you.
okay.
Okay, I had to think about this one.
There you go.
Smash Bros.
Chewbacca's getting
it's
stuck
Smash
over
Bros?
there.
Smash Bros.
The newest one.
Yeah. It's
What is it? There's only 2 fans in the world. Dre and Shinju. Only 2 people that play Smash Brothers.
man.
They got a Smash Brother fan club.
I'm just saying. man.
Limit 3, we got 1 more we can fit in here. Come on.
It's a competitive game. It's a
I mean, if you have online, if you
know
have
how long
online.
it took?
I'm telling you, the maker of Smash Brothers is crying right now. He's so happy. He's like, someone noticed the game.
It took us a long time for the Smash community to be acknowledged in the fighting community. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Think about that. That's how long.
God, dude. Oh, Lord
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
Thank
They
God.
used to look at that as the little brother that ain't nobody want to talk about.
Next topic.
been a game that's kind of taught you something, or you've learned something off a game?
You know, 2K actually kind of helped me out with a little bit because I used to play the Miami Heat. I knew the Heat roster.
Did you not make the basketball team?
No. Wow, wait, you just racially profiled me. Hold on, he
didn't make the basketball team?
I automatically want to be on the basketball team?
He didn't make the basketball team. He got pissed. He said, I didn't press A enough. I didn't press A enough.
No, actually, I did get offered to play basketball in middle school.
But did it help playing video games? Because, you know, and it's funny, man, the military kind of do these little flight simulators where people play these games, or they're like games, but they're actual simulators.
Yeah.
And you're kind of teaching your brain an action that you're reflecting in real life.
Yeah.
Where I feel that, you know, Madden might have taught me a better appreciation of football and understanding rosters, but I also knew positions.
Yep.
And I understood plays. So when I saw that breaking out in real life, I'm like, oh, you know, I understand what that is. I know dude ran a hitch. You know, like he should have done this. You know, you're watching it like if you were playing the game sometimes. Have you guys ever had that type of situation?
Oh, for sure.
Where you
for sure.
looked at a game, learned at a game, and you've kind of picked up something, man. Like you learned something for real life off a game.
I mean, before I ever drove a car, I learned what Prindle is, you know? Like, I just looked at GTA, I was like, I'm ready.
I get
ready.
that.
So,
He was waiting to get pulled over. He was going to be like, wait till they get pulled over. No. Wait. Wrong
He said the
situation.
clock is in the glove department. Oh, God.
I hope that hooker don't make noise when they pull me over here.
all them dead bodies, man.
But yeah, man, I feel like sometimes video games could teach you that little real life moment, and you kind of just pick up a skill.
Helps you with your coordination a
Yeah,
little bit.
man.
It do.
Yeah, it does help out a lot.
I promise you this: if school turned learning into video games, like, oh, let's all play a version of Mortal Kombat for math.
Yeah.
I promise you, we'd all be getting straight A's. Everybody be being advanced calculus. Why you going to advanced calculus? 'Cause, man, I keep whooping your ass, baby. I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna do home ec, but since I knew you was there, I need to beat you.
Next topic.
Where, or do you guys want people to follow? You guys want the ladies to follow you, especially any video game ladies? Any video game?
All right, so yeah, if you want to watch me play video games on Twitch, it's twitch.com.
Twitch.tv.
I get it
I got
wrong
you. I
every
got you.
Sure.
If you want to watch, Senju play, you can catch him on twitch.tv/ThunderSenju. He does variety games from Smash to fighters, pretty much anything.
Call of Duty.
And even then, he'll probably have a little podcast on there too, because he does have also a.
That's right.
He does have a podcast where he talks about.
Right. What was the name of it? Quick Talk?
No, Comic Wave actually.
Comic Wave.
Yeah, it's called Comic Wave. Basically, on Comic Wave, it was me. It was actually me, Senju,
Everybody that
and
came
Rain.
today.
We basically started
Senju.
Comic Wave.
Chewie and who?
Rain.
Ran. That guy.
Yeah, we basically started Comic Wave. What was it? 2 years ago?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, about
Nice.
about 2 years ago, and obviously we got busy, so we couldn't really do that as much.
It happens.
It
man.
happens,
It happens.
but actually he has been grinding out on the YouTube game lately with his new podcast called the
Nice.
High Ground Podcast, where he talks about pretty much anything.
Hell yeah.
Especially even right now with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story for another episode. Chewbacca,
Oh boy.
my man. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Sinju Thunder, did I get it
the
right?
mic.
Did I get it right? He's got thunder fast hands. Sinju Thunder, right?
Yeah, it is.
Sinju Thunder and Chewbacca, ladies and gentlemen. Two players here at the Supreme Kai tournament that is going on here, or God knows if it's still going on because we're trapped back here. But thank you again, guys. Hopefully we'll catch you guys out there
Thanks for having
in the
us.
tournament world. Hopefully I get to see one of you guys play live.
Next topic.
We got another tournament goer here at the Supreme Kai tournament. Your name, sir?
Actual name is Jerain, but Rain for short.
Rain. See, I think we said this earlier, right?
Yeah.
I had bad hearing, even
That
with
and the
headphones on.
Games are going on too. so,
Right. Jerain,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Rain. What's your user tag name?
I go by Killmonger.
Killmonger. Do you want to use your... You want to go be known as Killmonger for the rest of this?
Yeah,
or
that's
would you
fine.
like...
Yeah,
You
no.
like it? No one calls you Killmonger that much in person?
Usually just Rain. So I'm
You
good with
imagine
that.
if you just go to your families get together and be like, change my name now. I am now known as Killmonger.
That'd be some shit, but I'd fucks with it though.
Is it important to call to when it comes to coming up with a video gamer name? Do you put thought into it? Is it important to have a cool name, or you don't give a shit?
Because if you want to give it out and it's embarrassing, do you really want to talk about it every single time?
So wouldn't it be cool if I called myself Sissy Master? Is what you're saying?
Probably not. It'd be funny as shit though.
Sissy Man. Hey, Sissy Man. But wouldn't it suck if you got beat by Sissy Man?
Ooh. All right. So yeah, you got me there. It would hurt 10 times more getting beat by someone named Sissy Man, bro. It would.
Nobody wants to lose to Sissy Man. You're the sissy now. that'll be my
some
closer
funny
all the
shit.
time. You're the sissy now, fella.
You get a lot of hate mail though. That's for sure.
That's cool, Killmonger. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you feel like did you give yours thought, or did you just like did you always
I
want to be
gave
called
it-
Killmonger in life?
All the time, nah. It gave it a little bit of thought. It was only until the Black Panther movie came out. Where I came up
Oh,
with that, so-
okay. So that's where you got your
Yeah,
gamer
that's where I
tag.
get that from. So.
Were you ever known as something before Killmonger?
Before that, it was just Rain Kage. That was pretty much what it was before.
Rain Kage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that sounded cool. I like that. Rain Kage got a nice little ring to it. Rain Kage. Rain Kage. Like I whoop you any day. Like, see, I like that. That's nice. But you want to Killmonger now?
Yeah, Killmonger's fun.
How many times have you changed your name?
Twice I've changed it.
Twice?
So first originally
Three times. This guy's like the Britney Spears of fucking video games. You
What was
changing
the-
your name every 5 seconds? No, wait. Who changed your name? Oh, you the old dirty bastard of video games.
It's Rain. Oh, but on my PS4, my PlayStation is Rain Kage. Oh yeah. So only twice.
Okay, only 2 times.
Yeah.
So okay, see, they were trying to get you for a third one
Exactly.
over there.
Piece of
When do
shit.
you feel it's important to change your video game name? When do you feel like it's like needed? Were you losing a lot under Rain Cog or something? Or
Nah,
did
it's
you
one of those
threaten
things-
somebody? Or they threatened you? Like, did you have to go on a witness protection video game agency? or something?
I just looked at my name one time and decided it's something I kind of wanted to change, something I wanted to just
You
do
wanted to be a
different.
new person. You wanted to be
Little bit.
refound on the video game. It's like, that's
Little
it. Killmonger. It puts a little more fear into people. You want to
That-
scare people more.
That and the fact is that like since I'm growing out my hair and stuff like that, might as well match
Okay.
it. So
Okay, so next thing you know is that you're going to go challenge someone by the name of T'Challa.
yeah,
That's what you're
exactly.
saying.
That's the next step.
I got it. Okay, you're building to something here with this. I get it, my friend.
Next topic.
What do you like about tournaments in general?
What I like about tournaments in general is the fact that there's competition, and
Do you like the fact that it's competition for money or just competition in general?
just competition in general. Because
Okay.
I've never actually competed with anybody else before. Usually it's just I'm playing online. So the fact that I got to come out here and fight other people locally is a different feeling.
Was this your first tournament? Okay, and you liked it. You liked to see
actually,
that,
like, it's
that
fun
face to
because it's
face.
not. You don't deal with like the same kind of people that you have online.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I'm fortunate enough that the people here that I play against are all good people, so you can have fun with them, talk to them, learn from them as well.
Are you the crazy button presser when you play?
Nah.
Oh, you know what you're
I
doing.
prefer unless it's a game that I'm not too familiar with. Like when it comes
I'm not
to
playing
Dragon
you,
Ball,
buddy. You know what you're doing.
when it comes to Dragon
Fuck
Ball
that.
Z, I'm not. I try to do the combos, but I'm not too adept with it. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, that's a different story. I've beaten everybody here.
Really? I was about to ask you who was giving you the toughest competition tonight.
Dominic.
Dominic.
He's
That's
giving
right.
everybody
You-
the toughest
Okay, you
competition.
giving it to
like,
him. Okay, so
I came close to beating him one time, and after that, it was
that's
a
it. That
wrap.
was your victory.
That was my victory.
That
It
was
was a
it.
moral
Yeah,
victory, and I
just
left with that.
Walk it away. Who's lost here the most today? You don't have to mention him. Just if you want point.
No, Thunder sent you. He lost a lot.
Damn. See, I knew it was True Thunder. I knew
Well,
it.
because he's a button masher. He's a button masher. He was the one that said you don't read the manual.
He doesn't. Do you? Do you
I
read
do.
it? Yeah.
Because if you realize that, then you can go against button mashers.
You're annoying. You know
good,
everything.
Good.
By the time I go to play this guy, he knew all the damn moves, and you do it too with probably a lot of calm too, right?
Yeah,
Your
and I
hand
will- I
doesn't
will
hurt
give you
after
a
15 minutes.
Nah.
You masturbate a lot.
Yeah.
Next topic.
I want to ask this question. I've asked it the entire evening here, and I think it's an important question to ask. What is your favorite video game of all time?
Favorite video game of all time? I'm gonna start by saying that like it's not a multiplayer game. I mostly prefer single player games for the story itself. I'm probably gonna go with Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. Hallelujah. Someone gave me a different answer outside of Call of Duty.
Specifically, I'd go with the fifth one.
Minute. Okay, I was about to say the fifth one. Now, Metal Gear, I have a homeboy of mine, man. Shout out to my homie Raul, man. He loved Metal Gear. This guy talked about Metal Gear as if it was like the Bible of video games. Metal Gear 5, was this because I think Metal Gear was started off in PlayStation 1?
I want to say it started off earlier, but the thing with me though, I was kind of like a late bloomer, so I didn't start off when it started. I kind of started with 5, and I kind of backtracked to the original ones. And even the original ones, they're all out of order. So the first one is technically like the third in the franchise.
Oh, they're story built. See,
Yeah.
I'm so dumb with video games. I never knew they were doing like stories
They all
like
have
movies.
like
and
they all
shit.
have like their own little connective story, but the problem is that Metal Gear Solid 3 is actually the first one in its series.
So like a prequel.
Yeah, it's like
That
a
third one
prequel
became
to-
the prequel.
Yeah, so if I had to pick between that one and another video game franchise, it would probably be Devil May Cry. Those two are my favorite.
Devil Maker Eye,
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
What is that about? Is that like one of those adventure games too, story mode games?
It's a story mode game, venture game. You can say like it's a hacker slasher kind of game.
A hacker slasher.
Yeah, like a hack and slash kind of game.
What,
So it's
oh,
like,
okay, like you kill people.
Yeah, so you go around with swords, guns, blazing, you kill people. It's a whole story-driven game, but
Sure.
it's basically like two half-demon brothers fighting over something that could end up being the savior of the world or like the end of everything they know. It's kind of one of those things.
Next topic.
Let me ask you, Killmonger. What do you like? Do you like a good story in a video game? What draws you to a good video game? Is it the graphics, the story, the like what?
A
What
video
hits you?
game can have good graphics but have a shitty story, but it has to have replay value. So to be able to say that I can finish the game and still want to come back to it after I've already beaten it. So the amount of times I've played like Arkham Knight, Arkham City, I've beaten that story mode 3-4 times because it's so captivating.
So you like a good story in your
Yeah.
video game?
Because when it comes to multiplayer is fun. It can be very competitive, but the amount of times you want to break your controller, like
Multiplayer. When you say
somebody-
multiplayer, you're talking like what? Like Mortal Kombat
You're talking
and the
about
Street
like Mortal
Fighters and
Kombat, your
stuff
Street
like that.
Fighters,
Yeah.
your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, those type of games. Like they're fun, and I feel like the longevity of the game is based on if you have friends to play with. So if you
Right.
don't have anybody to play with, you
It
don't
doesn't
really,
feel. It doesn't have
Yeah.
that same.
You don't
like,
have anybody to
feel
connect
for
with.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a single player game though, as long as the story in itself is immersive, you want to continue playing it, you want to grind out, find all the shit you can find and so on and so forth. And it ends up leaving something like a little memory that you could look back on and say like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember playing that game and shit like that. Like
I love a good story game. My favorite story game might have been some of the game Grand Theft Auto ones. I want to say that sometimes, man, I can't think right now. Like Halo was fun. Oh, I know which one I love. Jesus, man. It felt like it was. See, this is why I don't play games. It's not Halo, man. I don't know why I want to say
Gears?
Halo. Nah, man. It was one where this guy was like a. It was almost like a Grand Theft Auto type of feel. But that guy, it was kind of like the same type of game. The guy could kill people, jump in cars. He could even jump off parachutes. The guy almost never died.
Just Cause?
Just Cause.
And they're just
I
talking about-
loved Just Cause. It was one of my favorites. And Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six is sweaty.
Yeah. What does that mean?
So sweaty is a when you say sweaty,
Like sweaty like me right now?
Big-
Like
worse
like
than
hot?
you.
It's sweaty
the
in
people,
here.
The people who play Rainbow Six are people who only play to win. There is no fun when it comes to those games. You are playing for money. You're playing as if your life depended on it. You are playing competitive as hell.
Yeah, well, I did the stories. I never did the
Okay,
online.
so yeah, you did the story. If
Yeah,
you
I
go
was
to
a
the
story guy.
online world, it's it's kind of like if you play League. If you ever played League of Legends, or
No.
like
I'm old. Like I think I stopped somewhere around like that first
if you ever,
version
if
of
you
that
ever
game.
played a game like that, that is a completely sweaty game.
Really?
So that term right there, sweaty, that originates from that kind of game, where you don't go to have fun, you go to only win, and once you lose, it just turns you into a completely different person.
Next topic.
I want to thank you for coming here, man.
Thank you for
You have
having
been awesome, my friend. You guys were great. Do you want to give people any information to follow you, or is there anything you want to say here?
Well, actually, on my Instagram, I'm actually an artist as well.
You're an
So,
artist. What do you do? Paint? Like paint?
I'm more of a drawer, like sketching and stuff like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You working on anything?
Right now, I'm just working on my actual talent, so developing my skill a bit more.
Yeah?
Before I do
I'll give
any
you a good
big
story.
projects.
Listen, you don't have to do anything now, but let it marinate for you. Bald guy, wears shades with superpowers. His name is Everyman. I just came up with it.
No reference whatsoever. off the
No
top of your head?
reference. Just that was just spur of the thing here.
That's some
You know how it
crazy
is.
shit.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. But yeah, go ahead, man. Let people know where they can follow you.
So on Instagram, it is GNA Designs with a Z at the end.
Say that again.
It's GNA. My initials, Geraint Nicholas Andrews. Designs.
Designs
With the Z at the end.
with the Z at the end. So you're one of those cool guys that fucked
yeah,
that up.
extra.
All right, got it. What was one of those terms you told me about earlier there? Rage what?
Rage quitting.
Rage quitting. Rage quit. I'm gonna rage quit my lady tonight, baby. I'm gonna rage quit in my bathroom. Oh man, hey, you're the man.
Appreciate
Thank
you, man.
so much.
Thank you for having me.
Nah, man, you're the best, man. I think I've had a great time here today at Kobra Cai.
He ran out of shit to say, so it's time to go. Yeah.
People just like that. We ran out of gas. We ran out of fun for now. I had a great time here. I've learned so much. I learned rage quitting. I didn't know these words existed. I don't know what they were talking about earlier. DSL. I don't know what those initials were. But I learned a lot. I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys got into the hype of video games. It makes me want to play Madden all over again. I just need to convince my son to let me borrow my PlayStation. He stole from me many years ago. Or maybe if I just save a penny by penny, I could get me a PS5. Whatever. Guys, check out this episode. Many like these, actually, on the everymanpodcastshow.com website. On YouTube. Like and subscribe. If you guys want to find notifications of a new episode or see what we're up to, subscribe. Everyman Podcast Show. And we're on Apple Music, Spotify, and all that good stuff. I don't know. Shout out to my crew. They're not here. I missed those guys. They missed out on such a good episode. Shout out to the alien and the big eye that were here. Shout out to everyone that was on the show today, man. Shout out to Dominic, Dreo, D. Shout out to Thunder Sinju. Shout out to my good friend Kai and Killmonger. Man, I think I need to go change my video game tag name. There's a lot of cool names out here. Sissy man, I'm coming for you. All right, Walter, crank that song up. Take us away like cowgirl.
Okay, I told a little bitch she gotta get on her knees. She said she tryna get some clap so she can suck on no D. I told her go and bring her friends, they can come through and kick it. Just to tell her make show, not to fuck up the kitchen. I mean Givenchy on my clothes, love the way I be dripping. I told a bitch to play a role, told her play a position. I mean risk cost a deuce, I pump a foe.
They said they ain't cutting the lights off. Okay, I was just making
You
sure.
don't pay me enough.
Yeah, the sound guy says it's over. Fuck you. I don't even care if I got nothing to do with the electricity. I'm just out of here.